Hello and welcome back to Untamed Chaos. Since last episode, well, I kind of just flew back to this labyrinth because, well, in case you missed it, I ended up dying down here. But thankfully, I had a charmer keeping on me, so I got to keep my jetpack and my armor and my sword, which is going to make it much easier to get my stuff back. But, ow, I forgot about fall damage. But, yeah, so, oh god, one of them already. So pretty much I need to try and get over here and to my body before those guys catch up to me. Yeah, it doesn't have any armor because, well, oh, I had a golden apple on me too. And, uh-oh, those bugs saw me. Does that block it? How about that? Whew, that was close. So, yeah, do I have blocks? Blocks would be a good start, because I don't want Minotaurs to charge in, and I think this room is... Oh god! Minotaur! Charging in! So yeah, that's kind of how I died last... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Those guys hit pretty hard. So, yeah, Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, whew! So, I probably shouldn't be doing this because I can't break these easily, but, yeah, welcome back. That's everything from that. I'll need to... Where's my bag? There we go. So I need to get out my shovel and... I don't know, I guess I can throw some of this stuff back in there. And, just give me a minute to sort this stuff, and, yeah, then we'll resume, because there's just a lot of stuff here. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. How did Robot get out? But, okay, so apparently a fire beetle found its way under one of those and attacked me, and, oh. Seriously, I have no idea how in the world he got out. Because it was in here just a second ago. But, yeah, just pretty much was about done sorting everything. And, let's see. Oh, he just fell out. I was like, I thought he actually got deployed, which threw me. But, okay, so we do have a fair bit of stuff here ready. And I had this out because... Shit. Oh, a maze map focus. That's pretty good. So I think I'm just going to throw some stuff in here now. Stuff I don't necessarily need. Actually, I'm going to throw some of this in here like that. I don't think I really need a flower pot either. And did I loot this one? I cannot remember. Apparently not. So, yeah. Anyway, that was kind of a... weird intro, at least for me. There's another chest there that doesn't seem to have exploded everywhere. And, oh, I should turn off F7. I was trying to light up this room, but the giant explosion kind of rendered that not too important now, I guess. So, yeah. And, I don't know, there's just a lot of stuff to... No. Just a lot of stuff to be, trying to keep track of, and I just don't want to throw like everything in here. I guess I can throw the armor stuff in here, and the TNT can go in here, even though I'll probably get more, and one of the milks can go in there, and I just have so many different things, and and inventory's full again, so what else am I going to throw in here? The leather can go in there, steel leaf can go in there, the maze map focus can go in there. Okay, so, yeah, but, what I was doing when I came down here and accidentally died was, I was trying to find the way down a floor so I could, get to the Minoshroom. And, yeah, there is a map for the Labyrinth, I think, too. But, well, I don't have that, and... Oh god, it's another one of those rooms. With the spawners, so, yeah, I want to avoid those, and that's another reason I have my axe out, so that's where we came in, I think, and this is a very dark place, so, that's, just a water pool, so pretty much I'm just trying to go around here and find the way down. Huh. I don't think this would be it, just want to make sure it didn't get covered in gravel, so, but yes, just, this was a... Okay, so pretty much what happened is, well, one, sorry if this seems a bit scatterbrained, I guess would be the term I usually use, but, yeah, it's just, I kind of started the episode in a bit of a rush, because I was getting my stuff back, trying to sort stuff, and we're in a very hostile place, but, thing is, I did kind of, underestimate this area. I thought this would be a lot easier than it was because we had such powerful gear and... Ooh, living... Oh! Okay, so... But yeah, pretty much the Minotaurs hit harder than I was expecting, and my gear isn't as good as I was kind of figuring because I have a lot of strong stuff like jetpacks, but it doesn't help me that much here. And... oh, I just feel like we're getting closer to the spiders. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Actually, I think I know a cheat that will help us get through this a lot easier. Ah! Ah! Fire! 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 The problem is I can't currently do it because, yeah, I'm just flying on fire through dark areas. And I did want to go back here and get that living root. I forget what that's used for, and I feel like I keep sinking down the face cam. Here we go. Yeah, I remember this makes one of the armors. That was it. Maybe I'll just, not. Oh, God. Huh. I guess I'll have to kill these guys. The thing is, this is burning through a lot of jetpack fuel. Oh, there's a little lag spike there. So, yeah, but... okay, so I think I'm good now. And the other thing I wanted to get was, okay, I need to throw back some of this stuff, I guess, or some stuff in here. Just so much stuff I'm getting in my inventory, and I don't want to not use it, but at the same time, yeah, I don't want to just leave it behind, or, I don't know what I'm saying right now, but this is my plan. Ta-da! So, because of, that, they won't be able to hit me, and I can just walk around here freely now. Uh-oh. So, that was a small problem, but, I think I do know a way to extend the bridge upwards now, too. I haven't tried it, but, okay, so it does work. Maybe I take off the jetpack and... I'm not sure how to get it to go up one more. But, okay, so apparently I need to break that, and ta-da! So this should allow me just to walk along here now, or run along, and find the room I need. The only thing to worry about is how much blood I have left, because I didn't get a chance to refill it, because all I really did off camera was, what I said of, words. But what I said of coming back here, that's all I did off camera. Yeah, today's just not my day for recording. But, so yeah, using this, we should be able to easily walk through here without fear of Minotaurs. And why do I seem so low in the camera shot? I don't know, a face cam's just one of those things that sometimes doesn't turn out well for me. And, I guess I still need to place torches so you guys can see what's going on, because this place is fairly dark. So, amazing how many surface entrances there or exits, or places, whatever you want to call it, there were. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Huh! That caught me off guard. So, apparently those bugs can kind of bypass this little cheat. So I'll have to be really careful of them. And I hear bubbling lava. Huh. I'm just not having luck finding the way down to the second floor, because I know I will need to get down there so I can, so I can find the Minoshroom, which I need to progress to the Twilight Forest. That's why I'm here. I came down to fight the Minoshroom, but I wasn't as prepared as I thought I would. Oh, Enderman. I thought for something, or a minute that might have been. There we go. So, if we take that off now, and we just, Okay, so I actually think I want to just waypoint this. I'll just type in some random letters just so I can find the way back up when I get down here. And, thought that might happen. Ow. So there were Minotaurs down here waiting for me. And even though they only have a gold axe, they hit really hard. And oh my god. So, good thing my jetpack has a rather full charge, huh? Or else this might have been more of a problem. But, yeah, try and sit up straight. No, I guess it's just a habit of mine to slowly slouch while I'm recording. And, that's another one of those minnow rooms. And I guess I'm flying until I can, Phantom Bridge again. Because, yeah, I can't really, I don't have any place to send off from, and the maze blocks are very hard to break without the maze breaker, which is a special pickaxe, so, oh darn, I have to go through the minnow room. But, at least I can just use the jetpack like this. Okay, but yeah, they have a charge attack, and then they'll hit you with their axe, and both are pretty hard. I actually think the axe was hitting me harder than their charge attack for some reason, but, yeah, I think it was over here I saw it. Yeah, the minnow room's right there. I got some light in here so you guys can see what's going on. So I pretty much have to take out their spotter in this room and then try and find where the minnow... Oh, there it is. And then try and find where the... There we go. Oh god, that one can hit me. That was close. Kind of want to take these guys out before I... Then again, a fire beetle could just... Oh, okay, spider. Okay, so I just got some regen, and, oh, darn, stupid cave spider. I hate cave spiders so much. I really do hate cave spiders, because I think, like, they're the worst mob in the game, or the most annoying mob, because of how they function. So, that's the explodey one. And given my, history with it last time... Oh, god, I forgot that made me fall. Well, Oh, I thought that was more stuff coming. But, yeah, so cave spiders, they're really annoying because of how they work. And just annoying because the poison just seems to last forever. Like, it just, you get poisoned and then it just slowly kills you and then you're dead. Then you're just like, well, that sucked. So that's my opinion of cave spiders. So hopefully I can throw some stuff in here now without being rammed or otherwise injured. So, hold on, I'm trying to think what I already have in here, so I can just grab the stuff in these chests. I know the boss room also have a few chests, so it's just I don't want to not carry stuff, even though I know most of the stuff probably isn't useful. But I really do need to get back to Phantom Bridging, or at least it's going to be a lot easier that way. So let's just do that, and I'm going to Phantom Bridge and look around, and hopefully cut to when I find the Minoshroom. Okay, sorry for cutting there, but I was just kind of running around. I didn't want to try looting everything just because of how this has been going. But ta-da, here's the Minoshroom. So I could kind of cheat and fight him like this. But the only thing I'm worried about is if I... Actually, let's see if I can let him hit me. Oh god. Why'd I do that? Okay, so bit of bad news. I made it back, but I'm about to die, and there's things all over trying to kill me. So, that's a problem. I'm just worried that one of these will be able to come up and hit me, and then I'll die because I'm on 1 heart. So I'm going to have to cheat and kill the Minoshroom so I can get in there and get my stuff, and hopefully nothing comes in the meantime like a fire beetle. Because, yeah, this was a pain to get back. The problem was I didn't have any food, because when I respawned, I didn't have any, and I couldn't find any creatures, and getting here and taking damage on the way in, yeah, so if I die again, though, I'll be pretty annoyed. But it seems all my stuff is in the thing, so, that's good, and... Okay, careful. Huh. Okay. So, I think we have successfully beat that. Which was a pain, but we finally managed to clear this area of the Twilight Forest, and my inventory's too full to carry anything. Great. Just to be safe, and do I have my torches? Just to be safe. Probably doesn't really matter now, but just to be safe. So we have stuff in these chests. Anything notable? Let's see, last one. Nothing really notable. We did get another maze mat focus on another charm we're keeping though, so that's nice. But yeah, so since there wasn't anything here, let's just review the achievements and make sure we got all we needed. Because I know sometimes the Twilight Forest requires you to do silly stuff. So okay, now we just need to kill the Hydra, because sometimes it'll be like, oh, you have to drop this and pick it back up sort of thing, because of the order you pick items up. But it seems like we didn't have to do any of that. So let's actually just throw these maze blocks in here so I can get the bubbles and the belt. And yeah, so I think I'm just going to sort these items and try heading to the Hydra now, because I'm really sick of this labyrinth. It just killed me a few times now, and it's kind of annoying. So yeah, anyway, yeah, that's one more boss down, and hopefully the next one won't kill us. Okay, so yeah, I decided to come back to the overworld instead of fighting the Hydra just because my inventory is so full and I didn't want to have to try and pick up all the Hydra's drops, and there's a few other things in the Fire Swamp I would have liked to have picked up while I was there. So yeah, but here's all the stuff I got, and I didn't even loot like half the labyrinth there. I know there was the treasure room there that was hidden and you had to use TNT to get in there, and there's a chance to blow it up or something, because it's, yeah, I didn't have the map though, and I was just tired of that dungeon after how much I died. But this is still a lot of stuff I picked up, and yeah. But there are a few other things I'd like to do this episode. It's probably not that too long on the video's end, but I've been recording for 40 minutes. It just was a lot of flying back and forth and searching around on my end. But yeah, I also don't want to make the video too long. That's always a problem I have. When I record for a long time, I can't tell how much it's going to be in editing. But I'm assuming we're probably around 20 minutes in or less now. Just guessing. And that whole labyrinth, it didn't go as smoothly as I'd like, and it probably wasn't that entertaining because I mainly just died, ran back, killed the boss. So yeah. But one thing I would like to look into is a torch. Because well, pretty much a special torch. The Magnum Torch, which needs a QED, but it also needs instant health and regeneration potions, as well as chandeliers, which are a bit costly. But it's still something I would like to look into, because it stops mobs from spawning in a 64 block radius of the torch, I believe. And it would be nice to have one here and also in the Nether, although it won't stop all spawns because Lycanites has special spawn conditions. Still something that I would like to look into though, even if it could help some spawns, it would be worth it. So it was QED, right? Okay. So I need a few things for this, and this is where the Ender Pearls are going to start being used up a lot, but I need Ender Eyes, Diamond Etched, and Ender Infused Obsidian. So I need to make 2 things of Ender Infused Obsidian, and then I should be able to make the rest. So let me just get out some supplies and we can try making that. Okay, so I think I have all the supplies here to make this QED, the device of many names. It actually keeps changing what QED stands for like every time you look at it. But I already made the Ender Fused Obsidian, and I made some burnt quartz by smelting down quartz. I actually forgot it was needed at first. But now if I go like this, I can make that. And I think, yeah, I need to make the Ender Pearl, or Eye of Ender now, not Ender Pearls, and crafting tables. And I'll explain why I need all of that in a second. But the other thing I wanted to make, was a special thing with the maze map focus. Oh, darn it, I changed the recipe. It usually is 8 crafting tables, which is why I made 8, but I forgot I made it require silver wood, and I don't think I actually picked up silver wood yet, did I? I think I might have seen the trees, I just haven't got that, so I don't know, maybe off camera I'll try flying to a forest with silver wood and picking that up. But for the moment, I guess it has to go in here. But yeah, I just felt that crafting tables alone was a bit too easy, but I guess that kind of came back to bite me there. And yeah. So we do have, and that can go in there because that's more of a resource. We do have the QED now. And what I remember, it actually needs another thing. Ender Crystals, I believe it's called, or something like that. These things, Ender Flux Crystals, which need more Ender Fused Obsidian and Ender Eyes. And that's kind of how it gets powered, so it goes faster with that. Yeah, let's see. Let me just read this real quick. Okay, so I looked over that stuff, and from what I remember, the QED here, it requires power, a special type of power, Ender Flux, to work. And if I put stuff in here to craft, it will craft very slowly. And actually, the Ender Marker, I think, was an easy enough one. Yeah, let's just put that in so you can see how slowly it works. because I think it will work without the ender crystals. And I remember in another mod pack when I was just testing around with it, I did get to start making stuff with only 2 ender crystals, but I think I forgot to power them. So, okay, I think I need the crystals even to just do anything. So for the moment, I think I'm not going to mess around more of this just because I don't really want to get too much into the QED right now, or at least all this stuff setting this up, because these say they need RF to power. And I don't know, I could make them, but I just don't want to go through my ender pearls too quickly. And I only have a stack left, which isn't a lot of ender pearls, and I know I'll need them for other things. And I don't really need the torch that badly at the moment, but at least we made this, and I will revisit it soon enough, hopefully. I just really need to try and get a better supply of ender pearls first. And I do have a couple ender pearls in here still, I think. So, yeah, 4, I think, because the Enderman teleported in and burned. Maybe more than 1 Enderman, actually. I'm not sure how much they melt down into. But anyway, so, yeah. Another thing I wanted to work on was an upgrade to my dolly here, because this can move stuff, but it can't move spawners. And this is how I can upgrade to move spawners. I feel I should mention that I did alter this recipe to be a lot more costly, and that's mainly because the portal spawner here wasn't that useful with the other methods to move spawners in the mod pack. So I tried to rebalance the recipes so none of them were like super overpowered. So pretty much this will move spawners once, and this can move it like 3 times. And then there's the spirit binder, which can move them unlimited times. So the portal spawner here though is crafted like this, and I think I don't have enough diamonds. Well, I have just enough diamonds to do that. So, and that's also how I might make the spirit binder, but I need another star first. And to get another star, I need a skeleton spawner in the nether to generate skeletons quickly. So the problem here is I don't have enough diamonds once again. I always seem to run out of diamonds, but the problem is I do have enough diamonds to make this, but I don't have the 2 remaining to make the diamond dolly then. So I guess I can't do that this episode either. Man, this episode just feels like I keep trying to do things and they keep not working out. Like the dungeon didn't really go too well, and the spawner stuff isn't or the dolly stuff isn't going well, and the QED kind of didn't go anywhere either. So yeah, I just feel kind of bad because I want to do something that feels like progress, but all the things I plan to do just aren't working out. And yeah, so actually, give me a couple minutes to see if I can think of what I want to do, because I would like to try one thing else before this episode's over and hopefully do something useful. Okay, so I thought of something that would actually be really useful to do. I know I talked about this for a while, but tinker stuff, and yeah, so pretty much I have steel in here, and I've been meaning to make more tools and I haven't, but there's also something else I've really been wanting to make, which is a block breaker. So to make this, I'll need gears, quartz glass, which I just happen to have spare, and some obsidian sticks, which I can make like this. So I have the obsidian sticks, and now I just need to make the gears. So I think this is how it starts with the basic gear, and okay, apparently I have made them before. I forgot if I did or did not. So, yeah, so I need a few of these gears, and I did set the gears to be a progression just because, I don't know, I know thermal usually adds recipes where I could just make an iron gear out of, you know, like 5 iron, but I like the progression version better, so I changed all the gear recipes. And, yeah, so this is a block breaker. And hopefully it doesn't crash. I know that was a problem in a previous series. So, let's just put this in and see which way. Huh. Interesting. So, let's just see which way this swings. Okay, so it does mine the way I thought it would. So I need to put a chest here and set some stuff up here. And, well, you might have a good guess of what I'm going to set up. So, just messing that up. So put water here and lava here. And ta-da, a cobblestone generator. I probably will make this a room or something better than just this current little setup later. So I need to get a chest for it. And yeah, so I should have some spare chests. Iron chest? I guess an iron sword chest works. I could actually hook it up to pipe directly in there too. But pretty much I know there's more efficient ways of getting cobblestone. And just to verify, let's put my pickaxe in there. And ta-da. And the cool thing about this, though, and the reason I'm doing this over the other better ways, okay, look at it. All right, this is Grandmaster, so it doesn't work. So I had to make a new pickaxe. So, yeah, let's just head over here, and we have a whole bunch of steel, and there's a lot of tools I want to make. So let me just get out all the casts, and how about I actually just make the parts as well, and then we can actually cut to making the tools. So let me do that. Okay, so I got all the parts here made, and there's a few tools I want to make, but the first one I think I'm going to make is wrong table. is the basic one, just to show you what that stuff downstairs is for. So a paper binding and a steel pickaxe head. So this is a pretty durable pickaxe. You know, decent durability there. Mining levels cobalt. And I could later put a thaumium tool rod. And actually, that doesn't change anything. I might as well put it now then. I thought the steel tool rod had more durability than the thaumium, but since it's the same and it just means one more modifier, I might as well just put the thaumium one now. So once again, I'm not going to name it. I really still need to name that. But if you look at it, it has 0 experience. So if I come down here and I put it in here, and let's just leave it for a minute. It looks really odd because of how it renders in there. But now we're getting cobblestone. If I take it out, 5 experience. So this is an automated way to level tools. And the reason I want to do this is because I could get a really good pickaxe because of the random modifiers. So pretty much I want to make other tools and just level them up so I can see what random modifiers I get and decide which I want to be my primary weapons. Like, this is a good sword. It has not bad modifiers, but maybe I could get one that's better. Like, all 3 of those modifiers could be smite and it could be really good for fighting withers. Or all 3 of those modifiers could be bane of arthropods. Yeah, I said it right that time. And this pickaxe is pretty much the best it could be. It has redstone and diamond, and those were its random modifiers. I don't know what really could have topped that, but maybe I could get one with all redstone modifiers even. So it's one of those things where, you know, I just want to try other tools before I decide this is going to be my primary tinker weapon or tool. And the ender pearls in here, if I remember right, I can pour them into a frying pan mold, as silly as that is, and it makes ender pearls. So, yeah, I'm just going to drain that out now, and that sounds kind of annoying. I might want to move it further away. But, yeah, but there are a few other weapons I want to make, and the next one is a cleaver. Now, the cleaver is a very powerful weapon, and it's good because it gets beheading. Now, I just want to see what the difference is between, okay, durability. Okay, so I just did a bit of testing of the cleaver, and it doesn't matter if I use thaumium or steel. They're the same durability. The real question is if I want to use steel or paper, because that is a massive difference for one modifier. And the modifiers I want to use towards beheading, and it doesn't actually have 20% beheading because I changed the base rate of beheading, but the tooltip doesn't know that because it's kind of set and doesn't check apparently. But yeah, it's actually 10% beheading, and I think it's 10% per level, or 5% per beheading level, and it has beheading too naturally. So yeah, so I'm just not sure if I want to add, because I can swap the parts later. So it might be better to have steel for now. That's what I'm thinking. And then later I can swap it to paper, and then it will get the other modifiers, so I can put the other beheading on it. So I want to try leveling it up, and I will use its 2 modifiers now to add beheading, and just to check if I think I set swapping through here. Nope, I did not. So I have to use the tool station that I just exited out of. So if I put it in here, though, yeah, I could change that at any time I want, and it will gain the extra modifier. So it's not that big of a deal. And even if I didn't use the steel tool rod there, it just would have kind of been wasted because I didn't have anything else to use it on. So yeah, although this recording's starting to run long, but I just want to get the beheading on here now. And beheading is ender pearls and obsidian. Kind of strange, but I guess it makes sense in some way. So if I do this, it gets beheading, and now it shows the beheading chance is 30, and now it shows beheading 2 and 40, so it's actually 20% chance to behead. And the reason I wanted to put it on here is now when I kill mobs, it has a chance to behead them, which hopefully will influence the random modifier to be beheading, because depending on what you do with the tool, it does influence the random modifier. So if you repair a tool a lot, it has more likely chance to get the durability-based ones like diamonds or the obsidian. If you mine with a tool a lot, it has a chance to get haste and that sort of thing. So, yeah. And I think there's still more ender pearls in here. So, well, I didn't really know what else I'd use the ender pearls for anyway. And, oh, the cleaver, it does give you mining fatigue and it's really slow, but it is also really powerful. It has 14 damage. That's more than my sword. And it has no modifiers for attack. So pretty much my plan for this is just to make it pure beheading and have the highest chance to get wither skulls, so I can just level it up, hopefully get beheading as its modifiers, and then add all the modifiers I unlock to be beheading as well, and yeah. Okay, so to end off this episode, I want to quickly make the other tools I have prepared here. So if I go like this and like this, I get a shovel. And if I go like this and like this, I get an axe. So I just want to make basic steel tools so I can use them instead of the gem tools, because pretty much the gem tools constantly break and I have to just make new ones, which isn't that bad because they're not that costly. But I'd rather just not have to deal with that and just have some new tools. And I also want to make a new sword just so I can try leveling it up like against slimes and such and see what modifiers I get. Although this one still is not maxed. It's one level off maxed, I think. So it still gets its its final bonus modifier, not random modifier, at its final tier, I believe. But it would be nice to try leveling up this one and seeing what random modifiers this one gets. So I think actually if I fight a bunch of spiders, it might get like banded arthropods, darn it. But anyway, and I also want to make a new sword, which is not the longsword, but a rapier. And the reason is this has armor piercing, so I'd also like to try, oh, here's its abilities, but it has armor piercing, it deals lower damage because of it, and also can jump back with its right click, while this one jumps forward. So I think that was all the tools I want to make for right now. And if we head down to the basement, we can see how the pig is doing there in this little cobble farm. So, wow, that's a lot of cobble. I didn't think there'd actually be that much already. And if I check on the pick, it already has a level and it got redstone as its modifier. So, ta-da! So I'll leave that running between episodes. Actually, I'll probably move that to a dedicated room. I don't know, I might move it out of the base just because the sound's kind of annoying. And I don't know, I could also set up a similar setup for the axe and shovel here, but I also would need to make an auto placer, which is a thing. Actually, what was it called again? Okay, so there's a couple things to automatically place items. There's apparently a block placer for Mine Factory Reload, but the one I was thinking about is called a deployer from Tube Stuff, the same thing that makes that block breaker. So I might make one of them off camera as well, and I can set it up with the block breaker, so like it mines the dirt, and then it instantly filters it back around through a pipe and places it again. So it's an infinite loop, and it'll just level up the tools automatically for me, so I don't have to physically do it myself. And I don't think I have any more mana, but let's just check that. Yeah, I'm still really low on mana, so I need to work on that as well. I might work with the thermalilies and those things, and I still need to make the other flowers. I forgot about that. So yeah, a bunch of things for me to work at, and we do have a bunch of new tools, so hopefully by the next episode, maybe this will actually be Grandmaster, because yeah, let's see. It gains experience pretty quickly, or at least for me not doing anything. So I'll probably look into trying to set up the other automated stuff, or maybe I'll save that for next episode. And anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. It's gone on a pretty long time, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my troubles and trials in the Labyrinth, even though we finally did clear that boss. And the Hydra will hopefully be soon enough, but I might want to look into getting some better gear first, which is part of the reasons I made these Tinker's tools. So yeah, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, goodbye.